All right, welcome back to the latest episode of the Sketchbook Heroes podcast with me, Ilias.
And me, Robert.
Number 142
Two.
added to the pile.
To the pile.
Yes, repeating.
40 to the pile. Brain tired. So.
Good times.
Not tired. Trying not to be tired.
I guess I'm not tired. I'm more of a
Weak.
yeah. I don't know. I think it's just mundaneness again. Sort of creeping up, and you feel sort of in töcken of
Tucken. Yeah, the tucken.
the töcken
Kentucken.
fried brain. No, but you just like when things are going slow,
Yeah.
you feel slow. Or
Yeah,
like
you-
sedated, basically.
You become slower, I
Mhm.
guess. Yeah. No, I totally get it. But I was working today for once.
On a
So-
Monday, yeah. that's
so I
weird.
thought I would be like more.
like
in-
energetic
yeah,
and
into it.
yeah.
Definitely not. So now I know that.
But I guess that's like that's actually because we didn't have a topic today, but I think maybe that is the topic, like sort of like a check-in on how we are doing and how everyone listening is doing and what we
So today we're taking calls.
exactly. No, but I'm just thinking that maybe if we say it here, we're also gonna do it. Just make any type of change. It doesn't matter if it's just going out and getting like a new outfit or anything, like as safely as you possibly can in your country,
Mhm.
but just doing something that'll renew you, and take you out of that sort of like complacency of sitting at home all the time. And you're like, oh, well, that's how things are right now. And then you start losing yourself more and more into this sort of everyday aloneness. I don't even know what to call it. Like it's uninspiring.
COVIDness.
COVIDness of, yeah.
Yeah. I want to say something like to combine convenient and COVID, convenient.
Convenient?
Convenient.
Convenient. Yeah.
Niet.
Niet. And we blame the Russians.
Always.
We love you, Russians.
Da.
Nitrous.
But and I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's just dive into it because I have nothing
Nothing.
personal to share that is going to be awesome.
Exactly. Because save it for the main topic. Yes.
Exactly.
Go into go.
Artists of the world unite. Step out of your comfort zone into the danger zone.
They loved 80s cartoons. Even with beards and tattoos, they haven't changed at all. Filling sketchbooks every night, getting better with each line. Sketchbook hero, imagination burning. Sketchbook hero, pick up the sketchbook hero. They don't seem to have any line. Sketchbook hero.
We're back. If you can enhance that in the post.
I don't think I need to.
We should always do that. We should just have, like, with me, Ilias.
And me.
Yeah, not just the belly thing.
Yeah. Robbie.
But you just had food.
Yes. No, but that's the thing. My stomach's not used to food.
He's eating the food right now.
Yeah, so the stomach is just like, thank you, I guess. Or maybe saying no mas. I don't know. But
Cool
yeah.
story, bro.
So cool. So yeah, today's topic,
Is luddigt, as we say.
yes, fluffy.
Fluffy. Yeah.
And
Fuzzy, I guess, is the word.
stomach.
Yeah.
Yes. So, all right, making plans, doing shit, trying to make the mundaneness of everyday life into maybe something more fun.
Yeah. I
So,
started.
You started.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So
I thought I was going to talk about it during tools, but it feels like the topic kind of needs me to reveal it right now as well.
So go.
I just bought shit. I just went crazy.
Yeah, but I think that's a great thing to do. Like if you can afford to indulge
Yeah.
and treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. Yes. If you get that ref,
You're a
good on
referee.
you.
No,
Yes.
just kidding.
you have good humor. But yeah, no, I don't have a lot of money right now, but whenever I do have a little bit of extra, I do tend to treat myself a bit, and it does make me feel a little bit better
Mm.
for that one split second, and then comes anxiety.
Yeah, dude. And also, I think being locked in with COVID, I just don't waste as much money. You know what I mean?
It's not
I-
really.
I don't eat out. I
No.
don't do anything. You know, like when I eat out, it's like on a Saturday we might buy pizza and
Yeah.
eat at home, but that's it. Like we can't go anywhere. Like and do
What's the
social
point?
things. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so when I spend big. So I
Mm.
bought the new iPad because my iPad is showing sort of, I don't know, signs of decay when it comes to big illustrations.
Mhm.
So I thought, why the fuck not?
Yeah. But we can talk about the iPad.
Yeah, I'll talk about the iPad and the reason behind it in tools. Yeah,
Sweet.
but like it's not released yet. The pre-order opened in like the 30th of April.
Oh, okay.
So I ordered one, and I'll probably get it sometime after May, like June.
So when is the official release date? Sometime.
I
in-
just
in-
pre-ordered it. I
yeah.
didn't care.
Okay.
Like I'm in no hurry to get it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things that I know is coming during the vacation months.
Awesome.
So super happy. And also I bought the rotary tool for my new hobby. And that was another maybe 1,000 crowns, like 1,000 something.
Okay. Well, it's
It
not
wasn't
that
that bad, yeah. And I also get this, like I bought the one where you get this extra piece that you can attach to it, so you can get this thinner pen.
All right.
So it's like a small one and that attaches to that clunkier big one.
So you
for-
can really dig out stuff, but you can also go
Exactly.
in and do fine.
exactly
detail.
that, and
Sweet.
it comes with I don't remember if it was like 40 or 80 different pieces,
Oh shit.
but I think it's like 45 or something like.
Holy
Because
shit.
I read a couple of different ones, so but 40 different sort of pieces that you can add to it and play around with. So really looking forward to getting that one, and I should be getting that one this week because
Okay.
I ordered it yesterday, so it should just take a couple of days.
Awesome.
so-
Where did you order it from?
Klaus Olsson, I think.
Oh, really?
Not sponsored, you sons of bitches.
Of course.
No, but seriously, such a good price on it. It was like 1,098 or something like that. It was
Dude, that's sick.
crowns, so that's like $100.
Yeah.
Really good price, and it seems to be for what I'm doing, perfect.
Yeah. I mean, you don't need the biggest, most advanced
No,
thing.
no.
You're not going to be
Actually,
carving,
I
like-
asked them. I reached out on Instagram, and they said like, "Oh, check this one out, because you'll get these pieces with it, and it'll be perfect for what you're describing, and like the image that you showed us, that will work for you."
Okay.
So it's pretty cool.
So now you can actually blame them if it sucks. Or if-
Yes, I
if
can. I was like, "You sons of bitches!"
My art looks like shit. This is your fault. Yeah. blame Dremel.
Dremel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the brand that I bought. Yeah, a rotary tool from Dremel.
Dremel. Yes.
So I am excited to get that because I haven't used my resin yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to plan out a couple of new ones. And you got to see it, up close today.
Yes.
The thing, I couldn't photograph that one. Like it was so impossible. But like you said as well, like first impression is that this is a good start. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
'Cause
people
it-
have asked to buy it, but I don't want to sell it like this.
No.
I want.
No, I would never be able to justify selling it myself. Like if it was me.
But I think that's all my sketches.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I mean? Like if you think about it like that, like if people appreciate it, it's gonna work.
Yeah. For
but
sure.
I don't want to I don't want to stand for that one. I want a bit more. I want a finish to it that feels like when you see it, you're like, this is done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I don't want the impression to be what you had as well. Like it's a good place to start.
Yeah, no, but it still
Uh,
looks good, but it just doesn't look finished.
Finished,
That- yeah.
exactly. And that is my problem with the wood burning.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that a mix between wood burning and carving and then resin work and painting, like I can get some type of cool look to it. So probably going to do like the wood carving to get the 3D out. So, and I guess that'll be my thing where I use both like 3D shapes in real life and then painting
Yeah.
and then, you know, doing the finish with the
Resin.
yeah, with the
Yeah.
resin epoxy thing.
Yeah.
So really excited now to get the stuff so that I can start.
Yeah.
About
time.
Yeah, and also I've been thinking of just going out one of these days, you know, when everyone's at work and just get new pants. For anyone that saw me on YouTube, I had this big fucking crotch hole in my black jeans. And I've messed up so many of my jeans now working at home, like doing stuff around the yard. And I was like, I don't care. I don't want to change. And then just like ripped
And
my
then
T-shirts and
all of
my...
a sudden you don't have any more pants.
Dude, I have... This was my last... And
they're-
they're ripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you have like an asshole in your pants, which is great.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm not just an asshole. I have two more. No.
Pants to match.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I was thinking maybe I should just do some stuff to sort of renew myself. Just feel like
Yeah. Buy stuff.
buy stuff.
Yeah. No, I think that's
No,
like-
justified stuff.
Yes.
Not just buy stuff. Because I'm very particular with what I buy.
Mm.
I don't buy for a long time and then I spend a ridiculous amount
splurge.
on, you know, something that I really use. Like I would never buy something for the
Juice.
price of the iPad that I didn't use. Like
Yeah.
I really need to justify the usage, and the iPad you use all the time.
Yes.
It follows you everywhere.
100%. It is the best investment I've ever done.
Yeah.
I am so happy with it still.
It's such a great fucking tool, you know.
And Procreate. Like,
Oh, dude,
just,
without saying.
oh my
Yeah.
God. Like, I can't believe they just give you all of that for that amount of
For no money.
Nothing. Yeah. Literally. It's no money.
And
Like,
just the other day, I just saw, you know, like on Twitter, like, please give me Procreate for free. I'm like, it's basically free.
yeah.
Like, it is basically free. Like,
Like-
it's one of those things that if you, like, even if it's a lot of money, you know, for like young people, it's still something you can save up to,
Yes.
and it'll
easily.
be worth it. That's
so
the
much.
thing.
Yeah. It's like a tattoo. it's going to be
Yeah.
there with you forever, you know?
Yeah.
For
It
that
is-
little amount of price. So worth it. So if you are an iPad user and you don't own Procreate, we don't know what you're doing with yourself. And even if you don't paint, just buy it.
Just to support everyone
Yes,
else
They're,
that does.
they are really, really good people, and
Yeah.
they deserve some money and appreciation.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciation? Did I just say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need- Appreciate them. This is what I mean. But yeah, cool. I would really like to go buy clothes shopping, but I don't need any more clothes, so I'm on that end. So I'm trying to stay away from that. I bought the latest DC animated movie, which I will just briefly talk about in the retro section. But that is my thing always.
Mm.
Like pretty much almost once a week I buy like one movie, I think.
Mm.
Either I go to the sci-fi bookstore here in Stockholm or just through YouTube or PlayStation Store or whatever.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't download, I don't steal from the internet. I do buy because I want to, like, it feels better to like appreciate the movie makers and all
Yeah,
of this stuff, and that makes me feel kind of good. Like, so I'm spending a little bit of money. What is it, like 150 crowns or whatever, for some entertainment. And sometimes it's an amazing movie, and then I can rewatch it, and I own it, and it
And
just
it's-
feels good, you know.
And sometimes it's blood quantum. But we
Yes.
had fun with it. So
Exactly.
I guess for the money you paid, like, we kind of got what we expected. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Almost more,
Yeah.
just because we could see it together. Like if I had bought it and seen it myself,
Yeah.
that would have been a waste of money. But
Yeah.
now having seen it with you here doing like what we did, it was definitely worth it. It was like going to the movies. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah, of course.
So yeah. So I do appreciate the really bad, the bad ones too. But yeah, it was actually an okay movie. The newest DC one. What was it called? It was Justice League. No, not Justice League.
Justice Leave.
Yeah.
But the cartoons are usually better than the actual everything else.
Yeah. I'll try to think about or remember the name of it before the retro session. It doesn't matter. But what else do I do? Fuck.
But if you could say something that you should be doing and then try to do it,
No, something that
that would help you.
that is on the calendar is a trip to Gotland here in Sweden, like an island just outside of the Swedish coast, like 3 hours by boat, I think. That I am going to next week on my birthday. I know it's scary. I'm getting old. It hurts my bones. But just to get away for like not a full week, but almost a full week. So we're going, leaving Wednesday, coming home Monday evening. So it'll be like 5 days or whatever.
Very nice.
But just so nice to get away from my house or the shop or like this little COVID bubble that we have.
You're like sort of COVID triangle, like the
Yeah,
places you move between.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I have those 3 places.
Mhm.
It's my house, it's Santa's house, or it's the shop, and that's it. So anything away from that feels like the biggest vacation ever. And I've never been to Gotland, and I've heard a lot of good things. It's supposed to be very sort of vacation-esque. Like it's, they say it's a little bit warmer there than other parts, which makes me believe that it's probably going to be snowing when we get there.
Just
Knowing-
because.
knowing my luck. But yeah, I think it's also because I know I'm going there that I've
Mhm.
become more restless and like more tired and like I
Yeah,
don't
the closer you get to it.
exactly. It's that like I call it the having to pee principle.
Yeah. The closer you get to your home.
Exactly that. And like I don't feel like working anymore. I don't want to do anything. Like I just want to get away for a bit. So like regardless of the weather, I am just gonna try to enjoy it as much as possible. Just being sort of locked in this hotel with Santa for a couple of days and just enjoying each other's company. Maybe work on the story a bit or whatever. No plans. Just eat food, drink drinks, and sleep. Like
Yeah, I think
the
that's
plan.
good. That's really good. Like just to get away. Like don't let the sort of COVID blues sort of become normal. You normalized, or
Yeah,
like
exactly.
or accept them. Like I think it's really important to sort of work against that, even if you don't feel like it. Once you start doing whatever else, it usually just like it might not feel better in the moment, but if it stops you from sort of like falling deeper into the blues, like it'll be a win.
Yeah.
Because like we've said before, like we're not super excited about things,
No.
nowadays. Like it needs to be very specific and very, very, very new to
Yeah.
excite. Like Mortal Kombat. Apparently.
Yeah.
Don't know why I
exactly.
was so excited about that, but
I guess we'll see.
yes, we shall see. Because
Yeah.
it hasn't aired in Sweden yet,
It's
so still have that look to
so
look forward to.
frustrating.
Yes.
God, I was 100% sure it was going to be out. I went home and just went in to check, and I'm like, where is it? Where is it? It's not here.
It's not here.
And then like trying to find it. Yeah.
Yeah, but allegedly it'll be on the cinemas soon.
Allegedly.
No, but I'm hoping that it's going to be in Swedish cinemas because that's going to be my birthday present to you.
Yay.
We're just going to get it, go to the VIP or whatever the fuck is available and just watch it.
Yes.
We'll get the food in. We'll do the whole sort of pre-podcast thing in the cinema.
Yes. Fantastic. Yeah. Can't wait.
Yeah. So stuff like that. Like if you can, whatever you can do safely, but to remove yourself from your sort of everyday, like I think it's really important to do it. And like in Sweden, like COVID isn't like there's no lockdown, you know.
No, we've
But-
been so extremely fortunate
Yeah.
on this side.
But that being said, though, it still has been a weird, you know, time. And,
Yeah.
And you do get, especially for me, that I work from home and I'm at home. So I've never been at home this much. I realize everyone. My name is Elliot. Not realized that last week I hadn't left the house until Friday. Like I was, you know, like on Monday I went out
Yeah.
to record the podcast, and then for 3 days I didn't leave the house. Like I didn't even think about it. I went to the gym,
Which
but I
is
never
your house. No.
Yeah, no, it's outside. But I just like I went straight to the gym and then I went back in. You know, like I didn't like when I went out on I think it was Friday evening after work. I was like I'm outside, noticing that I'm outside. You know, like
Yeah.
for real. I
Yeah.
stayed out. Yeah. So I worked out. I stayed out. I ate out. Just like, why the fuck haven't I done this?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is so weird that I just, because once I'm in work mode, I have such a hard time taking breaks at home.
Yeah.
Nowhere else have I had this problem. I just work so much more.
Yeah.
So it's really, really important to break these habits, like to work against yourself. Because I haven't worked more than necessary. Like, again, I haven't gone back to like 16 hours. But I still feel the 16 hours that I put in every day
Yeah,
for too
yeah.
long. But fuck yeah, it was so nice to be outside. And this whole weekend, I've been training outside. I've been building outside, just doing stuff that isn't indoors.
Catch me outside.
Yes.
Yeah. How about that?
No.
No?
No.
No. No.
But yeah.
yeah.
I've been staying away from like being indoors.
Yeah. And breaking routine, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably the most important thing to try to do.
Yeah.
But again, we are super lucky here. Some people aren't even allowed
to
to go
leave.
outside.
Yeah.
Like,
And I live in a house, so I can actually be outside.
Yeah, you
and
have
run
your own
around. Yeah.
yard. You have
So I have a lot of room to move around on.
Yeah. No. But I mean, I went to my parents' house this weekend to celebrate my dad's birthday, and I mean that too felt like a big thing. Like just going to their house and like being on their porch and being in the sun, and you're like, holy shit, like life.
Spent a lot of fun moments in that like back
That
yard there.
patio,
Yeah.
porch thing, whatever. Yes, a lot. And a lot
But
of
it's super
hangovers.
cozy. Like in the summer, it gets really fucking cozy there.
Yeah. It's like closed in. You have these bushes sort of surround
It's
you.
all green,
and it's
yeah.
very sort of, and like the wind doesn't really get in there. So it gets super, super, extremely hot when the sun is up. And so nice to just be there, like have a drink, get some sun. Yeah, sun.
Nah.
No. Brain just went,
It's really nice.
yeah. That's how it is. But I mean, you've talked about your work project
Mhm.
and the Dremel being ordered and all of this stuff.
Yeah, fuck.
And we're all super excited to see what happens and what you start creating and what you're going to be sort of revealing to us in the future. I don't really feel like I have that. Like I need something like that, but I am working on so many different things. Anyways, like
yeah.
I don't know. It feels like I'm not doing anything, but I'm always doing things.
Thanks. Yeah.
But
Same here.
I'd like
I
something.
need to do my taxes.
Yeah. No. What?
Yeah, I need to do my taxes.
That-
Whatever it's called in Swedish.
Yeah.
That thing.
The taxes.
Tax returns.
Tax returns.
Whoop whoop.
Nope.
Yes, I do.
That's why I have my accountant.
Yes.
Person.
But I just need to fill in like 3 numbers in the thing and just press send.
Ah.
I just haven't done it because I don't understand what 3 numbers I need to add. So I need to talk to my accountant and have
dude.
it happen. But talking about stuff like we've done now, it just makes you realize how lucky we are.
yes.
Like talking about it on this show puts it in perspective.
Exactly.
So I almost feel a bit ashamed of feeling bad. But that's the trap as well with
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah. No.
Feeling bad that you have it
Good.
because you probably have it better than a lot of people out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that shouldn't be an excuse not to take care of yourself.
Exactly.
Like, oh, people have it worse. I should feel bad.
yeah.
Like, no, you shouldn't.
Yeah. Just enjoy what you have when you have it, I
Mhm.
guess. Yeah. But I need to keep tattooing,
Mm-hmm.
and that's fun. Like tomorrow, I have one of my Star Wars pieces that I've created, and that's always fun. That's almost like might sound like horrible to some people, but it does feel like when I get to do one of these projects, it's almost like having a practice skin, but as a real person. It is super horrible to say, but that's what it feels like, because I've told them that I need to practice this stuff, and I
Yeah.
want to challenge myself with these designs. So it is a practice run, but it is on a living, breathing person.
Dude, as long as they know it.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Nah,
that's
sure.
why they get the discount. But it's so much fun. Like it is, it gets that sort of reignites the
The
excitement.
Spidey tingle
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. The tattoo tingle.
The tattoo.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that. And this week in general is like a lot of fun work. Whereas last week was just like, it's all fun work, but it was a lot of sort of more hard work rather than this week being more chill and fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this week, and then just having like one day next week that I'm working pretty much, and then off I go. Oh man,
Oh, yeah,
it
you're-
feels so good. But I do need to try to focus more on the tattoo poster that I've said that I need to do. I need to start thinking about again the hole in the poster. Sort of, there's a black space that I need to.
Finish it before you go on vacation, and you will feel so good about it.
Oh, dude, that's not going to be possible. Like, I don't have 40 hours to spend.
What? How dare you?
Yeah, I know. But, man, no, I need to have sort of one day that is a set day that I can sit down and like, today I'm just doing this thing. And maybe have that once a week until I finish the poster. Just so it becomes sort of my job that day. Like, yeah, I think actually I need to start planning in sort of my Sundays. Half of my Sunday will go to the tat poster,
Because it's still on the table.
the toaster.
Like it's still like out there, or do you have to like bring it all out?
No,
again?
it's still out there. Yeah, it's mine. The toaster. No, I thought that was great. Yeah. Or the tatster, maybe. I don't know.
Toaster.
Oh my god! I didn't think I was this tired until we sat down and talked.
No, but it's fine. It's fine.
Like,
It's
well,
been.
well.
Dude, it's not worse than when you were drunk. The parts that people
Dude.
didn't get to hear.
No, thank Christ! Oh my god, that took forever to cut or edit. Whew. Yeah, I still sort of have anxiety about that. Like I was so plastered. Whew. Horrible.
Oh man.
Horrible. But it's out there. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I think you fucking saved it. You made yourself sound like a scientist with that cutting edge technology.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. Sure.
But in regards to my own project, by the way, I'm
Yeah.
not that excited anymore.
No?
'Cause, nah, I'm so tired of it. Like it's all the same and so flat.
Yeah.
So I need to find a way to I need to start doing perspective in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just to bring it out more, and I'm just like, perspective. Okay, I'll get into it again. So I need to sort of relearn some things and start, since I draw them with straighten ink most of the time,
Mm-hmm.
I need to start cheat perspective, like trying to plan that in the way that I draw.
Yeah.
Like Kim Yoon-gi does in his head,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not him.
Nobody is.
Nobody is. Yeah,
But-
exactly. So I need to start.
I don't think he exists.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck. He's a
He's a computer-generated character. It's a
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
hologram.
Yeah, but I need to start like trying to get my backgrounds to have perspective in them. So I think that'll help it become more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then start introducing again like new stuff. I'm just
like
stuck right now. Like not rocks and trees all the time.
Oh, okay.
You know,
more
I
like
don't know what though. Like I
cars
think,
and horses.
dude, yeah, stuff. Just characters and stuff.
Yeah,
And bring back Brim. He hasn't been in one in ages because I haven't drawn, but
Yeah.
still, like I need to bring him back as well. Feeling a bit rusty on how to draw him.
Bring Brim back.
Bring Brim back.
Bring Brim back.
It's so confusing to say. But yeah, there's a challenge there that's procrastinating the fuck out of me. Plus
Yeah.
all the other stuff going on.
That's the thing. That's where you need to go, like work before the resting, and not rest before work thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tsushima. I just want to play Tsushima.
No, I feel you. I really do. Yeah. But we together have a fun project.
Ruby. Okay, something that we've been nagging about for all y'all to do.
For all y'all.
All y'all. For years now. We've told you to create opportunities where there are none. Like go out there and make shit happen. Like create your own success, your own luck, your own whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Exactly.
We've told you to do this
Now we've put that into practice
again.
again. 'Cause that's kind of what we do. But yeah, so like you've been to the store, pen store, multiple times. You've learned to sort of communicate with these people in the store.
Yeah.
And then I also went to this store and I also communicated with these people
Yeah.
at these stores.
and
then
a shout out to Penn Store. Okay, the store.
the
Fuck.
store.
Yeah.
Pen,
Okay.
pen store.
Okay, you
Yeah.
cut that out and then do your thing.
There is nothing. But yes, so I went to Penn Store and also talked to them. And lo and behold, they were like, "Oh, but you guys should paint the window." Because we keep promoting the podcast whenever we're there because please just sponsor us. But no. Now they're like, "Oh, work for us." Yes. So we're going to be painting the window at Penn Store, which is this Friday.
past Friday.
Yeah, this last Friday. The 8th, I think.
Mhm.
7th?
Seventh?
Seventh.
5th? I have no idea. No, you're probably right.
I think
it is the 3rd today. So, yeah, in 4 days. So, 7th.
There you go. So, yeah, May the 7th. Ah, May the 4th.
Be with you
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. And I'm doing a fucking...
You're doing a
I'm the
Star.
Star Wars
Holy
thing.
shit.
Holy
yeah, that's
shit,
perfect. You have
yes.
content for
Awesome. Yes. Hashtag.
tomorrow. Hashtag fuck this.
Exactly. But yeah, so we created our own opportunity there, so to speak. Yeah, we'll be painting the window at Penn Store. I don't know how long they tend to be up.
I have no idea.
And they haven't really told us more than just show up and do your thing and then,
We'll take it down when you're done.
yeah, more or less.
Just like,
So, but that's going to be really exciting. That is
Yeah.
like a brand new thing for both of us. We've never done
Yes.
anything like this. I painted sort of murals and murals. I can never say that right.
Muriel.
Exactly.
No, just mural.
Murals. In the past, not like super gigantic stuff, but I painted bigger motifs. So I kind of, well, I wouldn't say I'm used to it, but I know sort of how to think.
Mm-hmm.
And it always fucks me over. Like,
And I've
it's-
never drawn bigger than an A3.
So this will be a lot of fun. I think you'll knock this out of the park like you do everything else. But yeah, exactly. But also working with Posca markers.
My most not favorite tool.
Exactly. And yeah, it'll be so interesting to see what comes out of this. And well, if we even make anything at all. Like,
We got to make something.
it's just going to be big.
Well, we have
mess.
plans.
Yeah. At least we have plans. We were very, very professional today. We sat down. We were like, what are we doing? And you'd already sort of sketched it out. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
But
do
then
that.
we realized that there's a logo in the middle of the
And
window.
we're like, oh, yeah. So we can't do that. Oh, yeah.
But we found a good picture that kind of gives us an idea on how to work now.
Yeah.
So now we need to go home and we're going to draw one side of the window each with the basically the same idea that I had initially.
Yeah.
But split up in two pieces.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's going to be cool.
So like Double Dragon, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's dude,
Dude.
it is so dumb. So,
I did-
yeah.
Like I said it without even thinking about it. I
And
just
then it
thought
was
of
cool.
the
Yeah.
medallion
Yeah,
pieces, you
yeah.
know? Oh my God. And
That's
then
a great movie.
then
If
we
you
should-
haven't
yeah.
seen that one.
I was just going to say, then we need to see Double Dragon.
Double Dragon. Oh my god.
But that's awesome. Yes. So yeah, stay tuned for
I'll follow up on that shit.
exactly. And also, follow our Instas and the
we'll try
Sketchbook
to-
Heroes
yeah,
one.
We're gonna try to record it, take photos. So
Yeah, I'm gonna bring out the camera again and do like a little time lapse thing, just so we can, have something to show you guys.
Mhm.
And but I am super excited for this project.
Same. but
Also for something new, and just to hang out with you like
at
2
Penn
days,
Store.
2 days a
Yeah,
week.
2 days a week.
Yeah, we're gonna like be killing each other towards the end of it, probably. Like,
Oh, we'll see.
I
Holy
fucking hate
shit!
you.
I haven't drawn that big ever. Like
No.
it's so daunting that it's gonna be, like, like scaling.
yeah,
Just thinking in that scale.
Mhm.
Just like, okay, like this dragon is gonna be like, the head is gonna be as, as big as mine. It's
Yeah.
just like, what?
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
It's gonna be weird. Oh man, I need to practice on like.
I
a
thought I was gonna
glass
practice,
thing.
but I have nothing to practice on at all. I could draw on my windows.
I actually do have like a piece of broken glass from a frame that fell, so maybe, I should have some Posca markers at home somewhere. Yeah, because I need to try out. So the thing in my head is like, how do I get like good outlines?
I'm not gonna do outlines. That's the thing.
But I want to. And how is that going to work? Like, do I need to draw the outlines first and then draw sort of the big colors? Sort of, what would happen if I go over the outline? Will
I have
will
no
they
idea.
stay on the window side? Like,
Oh, you
the
mean
pa-
like if you
the
cover
outside?
stuff? Yeah.
so if I go like, if I do
yeah, you think of layering.
exactly,
Like, will the layering be
or will that sort of be smudged and
smudged in?
covered?
Yeah, I have no idea, dude.
This is like I'm
We can do like some small tests at the side of the window, and then we can scrape it off. I guess
Yeah.
they have a scrape
yeah, probably
or
scraper.
scraper.
They also said that we could come back another day and continue it if
Not gonna happen.
if we're not done. But no. The goal is we're gonna finish this thing, like no matter what.
I'm gonna go, like my normal ink stuff and just
Yeah. So you're gonna be done after like 2 hours. I'm gonna be there still like
I'll be just like, I'll come back tomorrow and check it out.
exactly. I'm like
No,
yeah.
no, we'll see. We'll see.
But yeah, just again going back to us creating this opportunity, I think this is something that comes naturally to us because we just tend to talk to pretty much everybody.
We're like those old people that go into a convenience store and then just start talking
You
about
mean
their
we
life.
are old people?
We're old people.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah, exactly.
like. Please talk to me. No one in my family visits. I have a cat and Alfred eats out of the kitchen bowl. Blah blah. That's us.
Yeah, that's us. But really cool to see sort of in practice how it works. Like when you just talk to people and then all of a sudden you get opportunities handed to you. This might not lead to anything, or this might lead to something.
Everything.
Yeah.
I just never expected to lead anywhere. It's just a fun
no,
thing.
No, exactly.
But
Like you never know.
But Penn Store did, for our big giveaway last year, the year before, I don't remember.
Whenever we
Whenever
had
we
the
did
thing.
the big giveaway, like a lot of that, like I think the prices were like 1,500 in art materials per winner, just from Pen Store, and then we had Adobe as well, gifting us, you know, the yearly subscription for the Creative Cloud thing, Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects, all of them.
It's insane.
So we had, you know, prizes to almost like 10,000 crowns, or like a bit over $1,000, which is pretty sweet. And that's just by asking.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we have this. Would you like to be part of it? And they just said yes. So it was on YouTube.
I was like, it's not a splinter, it's a piece of my beard, but it's in my finger.
What?
And it hurts.
Sharp beard.
It hurts.
But yeah, it's just like putting yourself out there and asking a question. And if it's a no, it's a no. We've gotten a lot of those as well.
Oh, yeah.
Or like, yeah, that sounds super interesting. Let's never do anything ever. You know, like that type of, you know, like you hear it in their tone of voice that that's never going to lead anywhere. But
Yeah.
you don't lose anything because you didn't have anything.
It's a friendly fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. But it's still like a thing that it won't hurt, and you don't feel bad about it.
No.
You know what I mean? You asked, it didn't work out, you just move on.
Yeah.
So if you can, just, you know, go to any local place and just, you know, pitch.
Yeah, if you have something to offer, why not? You know,
Mhm.
easy. But
And just drawing on a window, go to a local coffee shop and say, like, I could do this to your window. You know, and you could have a little sketch or something. If you're comfortable with that, and then you draw, you know, cinnamon buns and shit. Like some coffee shops that I've seen around the city, you know, have someone that does like decorative, you know, drawing on their windows and stuff, and it's so good. And sometimes it's just, you know, Posca type of stuff, and sometimes it's, you know, way better.
yeah.
So,
So we'll see in what sort of category we.
oh man, yeah, we'll
Is it
see.
just Posca or is it even better?
No, I think we're gonna fall into the Posca category. But if it's good or not, we'll get back to you on that.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
It'll be fine. Like it's an exciting opportunity to play around with it, because nowhere else have I had the opportunity to draw at this scale.
No.
Not
same.
that I wanted to draw anything at this scale, but since I can do it on someone else's wall, I don't mind.
Yeah. Fuck it. You know?
Yeah.
And get to hang out in Pen Store as well.
Mhm.
It'll be
Oh man, yeah. I'm gonna try not to buy things though. That is the problem.
Yeah,
Like I need nothing, I'll buy all of it.
exactly.
I think Pen Store is the only place that I feel like I can spend too much money and I'll eventually end up using it. You know what I mean? Like all art tools, they come back around. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
come back in fashion,
Oh, yeah.
depending on what you're working on. Like I haven't used my Copics for a while. And then, you know, every now and then I'm like, oh my God, these are the best. And then you sort of start drawing with them again. And then
It reignite the flame.
yeah. So it's a lot of fun. Like recently, I just started sketching with a couple of the pens that I got from the Pen Store calendar, the Christmas calendar, the Advent calendar. I bought that one.
Oh, really?
And I got 2 sets because one of them broke on delivery because the
No.
postage dude, I don't know what he did to it, or maybe it was just a defect one. But so I got another one for free of charge, and I was like, "You want me to send the other?" They were like, "No, you keep both."
Cool.
Yeah. So I had one, my daughter had one, and she didn't want the pen, or like she doesn't think about it. So I have all the pens.
So you stole them.
So I stole them, yes, and they're all in my tools. So I have a lot of pens to go through, and it's fun.
Nice.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it's also like you never take that time.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah. One day.
one day, no, but I do have them. Like I have them all at hand, and I every now and then I get this sort of mental thing where I take them all out, and then I clean out all the ones that are broken or, you know, don't work or dried up, and I toss them. You know, like get rid of them, and then I have only and then usually at that point I start rediscovering what I own.
Yeah.
And it's
Like,
so much
ooh.
fun, yeah. And then you just select a few, and then you put them in your active bag, as I call it, the one that I bring with me.
The active bag.
The active bag, yeah. And that one already has too much stuff in it.
Yeah.
But man, I really love the gray, warm gray Copics. Like they are by far my most favorite fucking pens.
And I
ever.
love the cool gray.
Yeah.
Keep cool, daddy.
I want it warm, daddy.
Oh my god.
But it's fun. It's so much fun. Like art tools are the best waste of money ever.
Yeah.
Like, cause I always end up using them, especially when I'm doing mixed media stuff. Haven't done that in a while now, but just so much fun when you're like, oh, this pen is useless, but then you find a place. Like
You're
if
like,
I,
"Ooh, but yeah,
exactly. Like sometimes, you know, like you've done something with color pencil or, you know, or it's markers and stuff, and then you have this pen on top, and you're like, this is the only place where this pen has value for me.
yeah.
And it's the best. Like, I
Yeah.
love stuff like that.
And I have so many pens that I still haven't found that use for,
Oh, same.
but not,
Same.
and I've had them forever.
Dude.
It feels.
The parallel pen is one of those pens.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I used it. I was like, this is cool. Let's never use it again. But then, you know, I started doing, I needed something to paint fast with.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're like, oh, but I could do this. And then like, ooh. And then it, you know, it started taking off. But I didn't kind of realize the potential when I did it the first time. It was a fun test. And then 2 years later,
Nice.
Mhm.
And here we are.
and here we are.
Still have that fucking splinter in my finger, or thing. Yeah.
Try kissing it.
I need tweezers.
I have tweezers actually in my keys. If you take my the pocket of my bag, I think the keys are in the bag. Yeah, yeah, that one. Just find the keys. I have a little MacGyver knife there that has tweezers, like the gray little thing on the knife.
Oh my god.
That tweezer is, dude, the best. You know how many splinters and shit I've got now with that.
Lifesaver.
So yeah, I have a Swiss Army knife in my bag at all times, like a super tiny one. And I realized coming back from New York that I had it. Oh no! It was on my way to New York where I was, because I look like a happy foreigner and with a beard. I was in a, what do you call it? Like a, you know, one of those.
Guantanamos.
No, but you know when they take you out of the line out, but it's not. They don't. They didn't select you. You were
It was a random test.
random.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. So I
Oh,
was. They took me aside and they were like, "Do you have anything in your bag?" Like, mm-mm. And then they started asking questions. And then this one guy like brought out my keys and put them there, and I saw the knife, and I'm like, "Accept a knife at an airport to the U.S." I didn't say it though. They
I'll
just
be
put all my
fine.
stuff all on there, and like I think the second or third thing they pulled out was my keys, and I just saw the little blue Swiss Army. I was like, oh my god. They just like took it all out, asked me a few questions, put it all, like they just let me pack it. So I was like, put the keys back in first, and then put all the other stuff on top. And I got both to and from the U.S. with a knife.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Heil bin Laden.
so the guy with the beard with a knife got away with it. So insane. Allegedly had a knife with me.
Allegedly.
The alleged knife.
You just call everybody a racist and you get away with it.
Exactly. What are you doing? Just because I have a beard and I look like a Greek Arab? Fuck you. Fuck you. I actually said that I was a Shaolin Greek priest this weekend, so.
There you go. Oh yeah, I saw the
Yeah,
ref.
yeah. And then
One
there's-
ref to rule
Yeah,
them
dude.
all.
With the ruler. I haven't used that ruler for much except posing.
But yes, I did laugh at the puns. Good references too. Like actually really
but they
sort
were,
of
like-
warped, big, sort of weird perspective.
Yeah,
things.
it's the forced perspective
Mhm.
and on the iPhone where you can sort of zoom out and
Is it
get
the-
like extra the wide angle lens
okay.
or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
So it's really nice on the 12. I think the 11 has it too.
Nice.
And also I have I'll bring it up in tools if you remind me about the camera problems that I had with the iPhone 12.
Okay.
I now have a fix.
Oh. Nice.
Yes, so you don't, like, if you bought a phone for whatever the fuck, like $1,500, I have a solution to the extra added sharp thing.
Buy the old phone.
Buy the old phone, yes. Sell it and then buy 2 old phones. No, but I do have a solution, but I'll save it for tools
Awesome.
that we're sort of getting close to.
Yeah,
anyway.
I think so. I was just gonna say, like, what else do we have?
Nothing. I have
Nothing.
nothing. Just to the extent that you can do things.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be major things. I haven't done anything that was super exciting. Like, I think the pen store thing is maybe the closest
One of the biggest
to
things. Yeah.
in a very long time. But it's just one of those things. Just
Yeah.
try it.
Put yourself out there
Mhm.
and
And don't accept, whatever's happening in your mind when you're at home. Don't let that be a normality. You know
No.
what I mean? Like, try
Yeah.
to get out of your head.
yeah, it's so easy to get stuck.
It's so easy.
Trust me, I know. And sometimes you need to force yourself out of that bubble,
Mhm.
like actually force yourself out. And it'll just become easier the more you do it. And eventually you will feel better. That's pretty much
Yeah, I think
all
so
you
too.
need to know.
Yeah, I think just getting away from it a few times more than you normally do,
Yeah.
especially if you, like me, work from home as well. Get out of there.
Yeah,
Get out of there as much as you can. Just break that pattern.
exactly. Like even renting a car if you have a driver's license and just take like a little road trip one weekend, something.
It feels like a mental sort of like shower, like
Yeah.
stay healthy and
Exactly.
clean. Mental hygiene.
Mental hygiene. Yes. You don't want scurvy.
Yeah.
So mental scurvy. But yeah, hopefully you're all doing fine out there in the lockdowns and not lockdowns and whatever. We are heading towards brighter times, and hopefully you will also get to paint at Pen Store.
Yeah, if you're Swedes, you could always just go in and ask.
Yeah, because they're always looking for new artists to work
Mhm.
with. So
And they've had a variety of artists.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
They're all different.
they're not
there's-
all as good as we are.
No,
No,
definitely
no.
not. And
We're not
they
all
don't
as
have
good
the
as they are.
experience of drawing bigger than A3 like we do,
Yeah.
and I don't. But
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Like, I've seen a variety of things, like both patterns and stuff on that wall.
Yeah,
and
it
it's
just
all
looks
been,
doodle,
Yeah.
like doodly.
dude.
It's never really impressive, but it looks cool,
I think we're gonna be there as well. Like, it's not gonna be like, if it was just a little piece, it wouldn't be nice. But
yeah, let's
as
do
a whole,
predictions, I
yeah,
guess. Yeah, let's do
I
predictions.
think as a whole, it'll look good.
Yeah, I think so too. And I mean, we do have the experience of knowing when something looks good or kind of bad,
Yeah, but we don't know anything. That's what social media has taught me. My sense of taste and means nothing.
Yeah.
It means nothing.
Worst come to worst, we can just go out and throw a brick through the window.
Come
Yeah.
back later that night.
Nobody saw
Oh,
this. And then pick up all the pieces too.
Exactly.
Like, just in case somebody would like put them back together. Because that happens.
all the time.
But yeah. So let's move the fuck on.
Yeah,
I
so
think.
we were assholes and now we move.
But yeah, stay tuned on social media for new stuffs, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Choo.
Bear,
Go.
poof, 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 poof.
Poop,
Yeah.
poop, poop,
Poof,
poof.
poof, poof. Just didn't have the energy to get high pitched.
Poop, poop, poop.
Yeah, moved on. We're back.
Yeah.
Welcome. Toolies.
Tool.
Toolies.
Toolless.
Toolless.
Tooly toolies.
Toolie toolie. Trying to remember my Finnish.
Yeah. Tooly tänne tullis. Turpaki.
Turpakini tuulis.
All right. iPhone fix.
Okay, iPhone fix first out. If you have an iPhone 12, or I think maybe it's a problem in the 11 as well, the iPhone people released a while back, months ago actually, that you can shoot in RAW format.
Oh, really?
Yes, and if you do that when you're photographing your art, which is the thing that gets burkened when you try to photograph it, because it adds this automatic sharpen. When you take a photo in raw, you can go into the settings and remove the fucking sharpening.
Cool.
Yes, because they have a lot more things you can tweak in
Alright.
the raw format. So when I photograph my art, I do it in raw. Like it's off by default because those pictures get super heavy.
Yeah.
So
But
remember
if it's
to,
only the
For
the
art,
one
yeah.
once in a while type art photo,
Yeah.
then
and you're super
work.
happy that it turns off automatic the next time you close the camera because they take a lot of your phone space. So,
okay.
yeah. So you turn it on, you take some photos, you turn off the camera, it resets to normal.
Okay.
So it's super nice. Yeah.
But do you go into like the iPhone
No,
settings
no,
or
no.
is it
In
camera?
the camera, there's a little thing at the top that says RAW. You just click
Ah,
that,
okay.
and then it just gives you more
It's
information.
almost like the HDR and like
Exactly.
those modes.
Exactly. So it's a mode that you can sort of click on straight from the camera. So it's super simple, and it takes away all that stupid sharpen.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
Okay.
So now I
That-
don't know what I paid, but whatever the fuck it was,
It's worth it.
it's worth it now.
Yay.
A year later, or 6 months. I don't
So
know.
worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, but that's awesome.
it's awesome.
Great tip. Good hack, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a hack.
No,
Yeah.
it's just
Friendly tips.
a functionality that has been added.
Just a tip.
Just that's what we should call the episode when we just the
Yeah.
tip. Oh my god.
Name of your sex tape. All right. What else do we have on tools?
I have a reason for buying an iPad.
There you go.
Yeah. So my iPad, I have the first generation iPad Pro, and when working in sort of bigger or like a file that I've been working on that just keeps growing, I can start seeing stuff happening in Procreate where if I like the equivalent of Control Z, which is tapping with 2 fingers. Sometimes when I do that on the heavier files, like I get artifacts and it kind of breaks instead of erasing, or like
Okay.
it does weird stuff. And also the performance, sometimes it just like gets stuck. It's not often enough for me to be super annoyed, but when doing like client work,
Mm,
I don't want any of that. Like I don't want to lose my work.
yeah.
But Procreate, the beast that it is, like usually when it crashes and does stuff, you lose nothing. You
No.
lose like your latest stroke
Exactly.
at most.
Yeah.
So I've never lost anything due to a crash. But I'm starting to see some things with Procreate that it's acting a bit strange. And that's only with heavy art stuff.
And it's only because you're using a very dated iPad, I guess.
I guess, yeah, I don't
Like,
know when I
they're
bought it
probably
anymore.
evolved, like
Yeah.
slowly sort of going away from.
I think I've had it for 4 years, maybe.
Well, then it's not that old.
It's not that old, but I guess for iPads, maybe it is. I don't know. It's still working though. I would say if you don't paint at the level that I do, because my canvases are at least 4,000 by 6,000, or like 5,000 by 6,000, or something like that. So
That's a huge bitch.
it's a huge bitch. But I'm starting to see something that I'm not enjoying in my working on it. So I thought I'm just gonna get the new one, and then I can just give the rest, the one that I have, to my family. Because like if you want to play games and do stuff, it works super.
Okay.
So I think it's just the drawing thing that like Procreate has become a bit heavier and more advanced since when I bought it, and like it's starting to show working super heavy files. So I'm updating to the M1 chip thing, whatever it's called, the new iPad. I don't know what number we're on, or like I know none of that stuff. I don't
iPad-
even, dude.
iPad Pro 2?
iPad Pro.
Is that it?
No, because yours is the newer one from
Yeah.
mine. Because you have the newer pen,
Yeah.
flat-sided pen, and I have that,
magnetic
and I have the stupid pen that charges,
through the.
like a tail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I didn't want to get the iPad.
Dude.
Like that thing just really bugged me.
dude, it's
And I
terrifying
knew
every
that
time.
it was like, if I had it, I would break it like
Dude.
immediately.
When I charge it, I put it high up when my kids are around,
Yeah.
because
Oh.
they just run past it, and they're just like. My daughter has hit it several times where my heart is like,
Yeah.
and it's just like, oh, okay, it didn't break. It didn't
Mhm.
break this time. So super happy to buy a to buy one that doesn't have that problem.
Yeah. Now you're
Uh,
just gonna start dropping the pen and needing to buy new nibs. So
Yeah.
just a friendly tip:
So you
buy
don't
new
think
tips.
so you don't think just a tip though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just the
That's
tip.
just the-
Just
yeah. But the thing is, I've dropped mine as well. I've broken one already.
yeah, there
Like
you
I
go.
dropped it on the train because
Oh.
my pen, like yours, is a bit more matted,
Mm.
and like it has
It's a good grip.
it's a
Like,
good
it
exactly.
really.
Mine is just a cylinder of like smooth plastic,
Yeah,
so
it's
you
like-
can't even put it on the table. Like any unevenness, and it'll just follow that off the table
But that's also the cool thing with
with
my,
cocaine.
my iPad. Yeah, you can do cocaine from it easily, like
Just
super easy. Especially
you don't
with
need a
the-
credit card.
especially with a paper like. It's just so
Oh.
so nice.
So nice, such a great service.
Not sponsored anymore. Um,
I'm gonna need a new paper. Like this is what
have
I
you
didn't
used both of
realize.
them now? Or you gave one
I
away?
have a new iPad
Oh,
coming, so it doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Ah.
Because I ordered the iPad and they
Yeah.
were like, "You want the pen?" I have a pen. Like I
Then
don't have I have a case, and then like, wait,
I have nothing.
I have nothing. I have none of these things for this iPad. I don't know what I was thinking,
You weren't.
and I bought it, and it was super expensive, and I still need to buy more stuff for it.
Of course.
But I'm gonna wait since I'm not getting it now. I'll buy it when I get I'll have time to get another salary
Yeah. There you go.
before I need to invest in anything.
Smart move.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, oh no. The pen is easy.
Yeah.
Just order one.
Yeah.
But the case, what the fuck should I buy?
Yeah. I need a new case as well. Mine is falling apart now.
Oh man. Because on the first gen iPad Pro, I bought, Apple's own, like that magnetic one that folds
Yeah.
weirdly and makes a terrible stand
Yeah.
that falls over every time.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to buy that one.
I have that, but it's like slightly better because
Mhm.
it's not Apple. Uh,
No, but
But it's
Apple's is
still-
really good, but it
yeah,
just
it
doesn't,
just doesn't
work as
hold
a
up.
stand.
no.
Yeah.
This one does, and it's like it just works, But if I move it slightly, it'll like it just falls down. But yeah, I would like to find something that's a lot sturdier and more durable
Mm.
because this, like, even though it feels good because it's like leather,
Mm.
then it's still sort of now it's become like the purpose books when you've opened them way too
Enough
many
yeah.
times.
That hasn't happened to the
The-
Apple one. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it's really, really good in that sense, but it isn't the most optimal one to have.
But yeah, with the pen and the magnetic thing, like
Mm.
that, I think is one of the best ideas.
But
that
does
they've
your
ever-
case allow you to charge while it's in the case?
Yeah.
Cool. Because that's what I want is a case that kind of like it holds the pen from falling away
Mm,
and also lets it charge. Because I saw some that had like the pen can connect to the thing and charge,
Oh,
which
okay.
is like
I can
you need
show
to take
I can
it
show
out
you
of
later
the fucking case.
because it just has the opening on that side of the iPad, so the pen is like always there. But
Yeah.
that's also the thing, like if I'm a little bit too careless putting it in the bag, the pen is it's gonna go its own way
Mm-hmm.
and be lost forever. So like I always need to sort of remember that this is how I put it down in the bag.
Aha. Okay. No,
Just like a little bit carefully.
like my pen is always loose in the bag, so
But it also means that you never lose the pen because it's always on the magnetic thing. It's
Mhm.
a pretty strong magnet as well. And it's always charged. It's
yeah, that's
always
the best,
100%.
the best thing.
so I've never had it like be not charged. It's
That's cool.
It's
Mine is
amazing.
always not charged,
And I've had it for over 2 years.
but it does charge super fast though, so
Yeah,
it
it
really isn't a problem. Like when my pen is like, oh, out of juice, and then you just plug it in, like check a message, you're like back. It has like 30%. You're like, cool.
Yeah. No, that's never a problem. It actually lasts longer than the iPad, the pen.
There you go.
So
Perfect.
it's awesome.
Yeah. I
But-
like the ergonomy of the new pen as well. Like
Mm.
it looks really nice.
And actually, like I,
I
told
haven't
you,
felt it.
the flat surface of the
Mm.
pen is also really nice. Like I like that sort of. It's
Mhm.
not a groove, but almost like it just fits.
Yeah,
in your-
you feel
in the
it,
grip.
Like, yeah.
Like it just feels better.
I'm just
So,
thinking of a
yeah.
normal pencil that has those like,
Mhm.
hexagonal pattern around it.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah, kind of like that. And then with the double tap function
Mm.
to switch between eraser and pencil or
That's
whatever
pretty
it
sweet.
is.
Yeah.
It's so nice. It's so intuitive too.
Can you set it in Procreate as well, like specifically?
I
in
haven't
the-
tried that. Like, I don't really
You
need to.
fool.
It's
Cool.
just like, it, you know,
More
it-
for me to discover.
exactly. You're
Is-
you're that dude. I just work with what I have. Like, oh, I can improve stuff. Nah. Why?
Nobody does that.
I need to do stuff to improve the stuff. You know, that's too much stuff. Elias, too
No,
much
it
stuff.
isn't. No, it isn't.
Just a tip.
But
Uh,
I don't think there's anything else about the new iPad though that is like different. Like the pen is the same. The I think the pressure, all that stuff, same. I think the only two main differences are the processor, like the M1 chip that they have in it, that is the one that they have on their computers, and it's super powerful in all
That's
the
awesome.
tests. So hoping that that'll give me a lot to work with, because I bought just to wrap it up, it's the 12.9 inch iPad, like the same size that I have now. And then it has a 512 gigabyte disk, and it costs way too much, and like compared to what I have now, like I think I paid another like $700 for this one. On top of that, like I think I paid $1,000 for the one that $1,000 I think, and then the pen, it like $1,100, and this one without the pen is $1,700 I think.
That's insane.
It is insane,
So much money.
so much money. But then again, I do work with it and I do get it back.
Yeah.
But just like the upfront cost of it though sucks.
Hope you bought it through your company.
No, I did not.
That could have saved you some money.
That could have saved me some money.
Yeah.
I should remember to do that all the time.
Maybe you can do that retroactively.
I have no idea. We'll see.
Yeah. Ask your accountant.
I will. I'll
Kids.
just fix the tax thing first.
Yeah. See? Now you can do that too.
Tidy taxes is good, kids.
Win-win.
Yes, we're old. That's why we do taxes and shit. So don't worry about it.
Exactly. You can still
Eh,
put it off. I mean, not you. I mean, you
Yeah.
listening. You.
You.
Yeah. Any other tools?
Yes, the Dremel.
The Dremel.
I bought the thing, the rotary tool. It's a
Finally.
multi-task tool. Like it can do a lot of different things. It can etch, it can carve, I have no idea. It can do a lot of things. And like I said before, it has a lot of pieces to it. And the big sort of rotary tool has this little attachment that you can add to it that has like this, like a cable to a thinner, smaller, like not as powerful rotary pen. So it's more of like a handheld pen. So I'm super excited to try these out.
Mm-hmm.
And also I realized when I bought it that I can't do this indoors. It's going to be a lot of fucking dust and
Oh, yeah.
wood things. So yeah,
So you need to like
only work with this on summers.
But also a good tip is to have your vacuum cleaner next to it.
Cool.
So
At
you-
night, when
yeah. Exactly.
I'm like, thumbs up to my
I mean,
family.
you're not
of
going to
this.
be able to use the Dremel tool at night anyways because it's going to be too noisy.
Yeah.
Like it is.
Of course.
Even the simple shitty one that I
Mhm.
have makes so much noise. Like,
Yeah, of course.
so.
Was not expecting it. But yeah,
Mm.
I need to figure out how to keep my house clean and do this indoors because Sweden is 10 months of winter.
Buy a tent.
A
Yeah.
very warm tent.
Yeah.
Or a tent inside the house.
That's what I meant.
cool. I could do that.
Or maybe just make a fort.
Pillow
fort. You in there,
You
honey?
just see like sawdust coming out of the fucking thing. Oh man.
I would love that though.
But yeah, we'll see. I'm super excited to get it. I'm a bit like tired of my own art style and all that stuff again, but looking
Yeah.
forward to having new toys. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like
isn't,
usually,
you know.
but usually that is when you sort of like you get a little
Evolve.
better. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So like I'm trying to think of it like that
Mhm.
rather than worrying about it. And also, my son goes to Taekwondo class every Thursday and Sunday.
Oh, nice.
And this Sunday, he went, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to sit in the car and doodle. And then I did this Instagram Live thing, and it was super tricky to sit in the car, and like I was having the sketchbook on the steering wheel, like resting on my lap and the steering wheel, and then I was holding the phone with one hand like on my chest like this, and then drawing, and the sketchbook was moving, and I was trying to. It was chaos, but it was fun. Like I got in 33 minutes, I got a whole piece out almost. So
Wow.
yeah.
Damn. So yeah,
It wasn't my
because,
greatest piece. Like I'll post it today later.
It
if
popped
I
up when I sat down to edit the podcast. Actually, yeah, it was like Ilias is doing a live, and I'm like, yeah, good for him. Edit.
I was in the car. Yeah.
Damn ping pong noise. Yeah, that was actually going on for a lot longer. So, well, for anybody listening,
Oh shit!
you did
in
not.
the editing.
You probably didn't hear that because I cut it out. But yeah, we had people playing ping pong
in
outside.
the back.
And they were doing it a lot longer than we noticed. Like they had
Ah.
actually started like a ping pong game, and then we heard them like screaming and applauding or whatever, and then we heard the ping pong. So yeah, I heard a lot of noise. Cut out a lot of noise. So yeah, you didn't hear the nagging old men from in the previous episode. I don't know. Oh yeah.
We're
Editing.
broadcasting here.
Yeah, so I had to actually edit this podcast. It's horrible. Takes so much time.
I would just leave it in.
Yeah, kind of.
Like
Actually.
if we can do like actors do, you know, or like stuntmen do, when you get punched in the face for real and not fake, you just play like you just own it and just. We should be doing that, like, or at
Definitely.
least take off our headphones, because that's the weird thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you don't hear it as loudly without the headphones as you do with the headphones. Like
Yeah.
you hear everything so much louder around you. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's hard to think when you hear two like loud noises outside of the podcasting room.
Yeah. No, it frustrates me like crazy.
It is insane how much it annoys you.
Yeah, no, I
And,
get like so crazy.
But it goes from like we're talking to you suddenly being super annoyed.
I'm like, yeah, and then I'm just like quiet.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. It's like insane how it triggers you so hard. Like instantaneously triggered. Like,
Yep. Well, they should know better. It's Monday.
They don't know better.
They don't know.
Nobody knows.
Nobody
better.
knows.
I probably wouldn't even.
No,
I'd probably be outside. We're outside there, like
be tossing,
singing,
like,
playing music,
darts.
throwing darts.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes.
Name me my sex tape.
Yeah.
I think they get a free pass.
Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, I've got no tools. Moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Moving on. Pew, 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 pew.
See, we don't need topics. Topics are stupid. Stupid head.
You're a stupid head. And we're back.
Schooner is a sailboat.
There is no Easter bunny. That's just a guy in
kind
a
of suit.
Yeah. Good times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've
so-
actually seen more stuff than I know.
Yeah, and me too, apparently, because I just
No,
realized.
that's not how you use that.
No,
but-
but no, I talked about the DC animated movie.
Oh yeah, shit. Did you
and,
remember?
I definitely remember that I watched it, and
Okay, what's it about? Just like without spoiling the fuck out of it.
it's about the Flash going back to World War II and sort of helping out an unknown type of Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you just follow his sort of adventure there. It is like the story is very good.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun to sort of see kind of the Justice League battling Nazis and all of this stuff. And it's like it's not super bloody, but it's also not super kid friendly.
What of the styles is it this time? Because
This-
they have like three
yeah.
different styles
And
that
this-
they jump through.
This is something new, I think.
What the fuck?
This is like very, very simplified illustration style, and I can't.
It's not even like Gotham in Gaslight thing.
No, it's worse.
Simpler.
Yeah,
Because that
it's-
one is super simple. Like it's
It's
very,
like a polished Samurai Jack style almost.
what?
Yeah, it's so hard to explain.
But the characters are more like realistic. But
yeah, it still sort of
Yeah.
looks like comic booky, but
yeah.
very,
But-
very like more or less not even cell shaded. You know, it's super
Just
simplified.
super-
But you know, it still works, and the story is pretty good. So I don't know if it's worth, what was it, 120 Swedish crowns, like $100? No, not 100.
100, yeah,
10 bucks, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's worth that yet, but I also don't know where you would get it unless you kind of borrow it from the internet. So, but I think it's still worth a watch because it's a pretty good story for whatever DC comes out with. And I do tend to really enjoy the animated DC movies, especially a lot
Dude,
more after watching all the live action stuff.
dude, their cartoons are so much better than anything else they do.
Yeah.
Like, it is insane.
Yes.
Like Under the Red Hood.
Oh
was
man,
it? That was what it was
that's
called, right?
That's it.
That one. Which one was the other really good one that we
The
like?
Flashpoint Paradox is really
Flashpoint
great.
Paradox.
That's one of the best ones, I think. Or I would even go as far to say it's the best one. I also like The Throne of Atlantis. I like.
That's the one I haven't seen, I think.
The Justice League War is
the
great.
Under the Red Hood was the one. Son of Batman. That's the
yeah.
one
Oh
I'm
yeah,
thinking
yeah,
of.
yeah.
That
Son
one
of
is also
Batman
really good.
And Batman versus Robin is also pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one came first. I guess Son of Batman first, and
I think
then
Son of Batman.
versus Robin
And then
is the second
yeah.
one.
Damn, those were really good. I
Yeah.
really, really enjoyed both the sort of like the drawing style
Exactly.
and the action. Like, it's all there.
And
you
that
know?
is the animation team behind Invincible. Like the people
Oh,
that
shit,
made
is it?
like the good DC animated movies, they are the team making the Invincible show, which we will get to. But
But it feels different, like the
it's a little
the Son
bit
of Bat.
simpler than those movies.
Yeah.
But the sort of the Batman movies are always a lot darker,
Yeah.
and Invincible is very bright or like a vibrant type show.
No, but I mean like the way that they move in the Son of Batman and those ones. There's a different type of like flow animation there. Like, it's so different from all the other
Yeah.
DC stuff. You know, like
Yeah.
it makes it look stupid
Yeah.
compared to those ones.
Yes.
But Invincible is at a good level.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's really good. Like, because the story is good.
Exactly. You don't mind the animation that much.
No, it's just like I think everything is at a level where it carries the one carries the other, rather than like it's really good animation, but there's no substance. No, it has both.
Yeah. It's
So-
like a lesser Korra. Like Korra is a lot more fluent and like lively.
Dude, yeah.
But
it's very flowy.
It's similar in the style, like the character design and stuff is very similar. If you just had still frames beside each other, they kind of look similar. So, like, I like the style of the show, but it's also, like, if they had a little bit more budget, it would probably be a little bit more polished, you know?
But I think are we still on? Are we going Invincible, or are we still?
Let's do whatever we saw first. and then
Okay,
go
yeah,
into-
let's do that. 'Cause,
save it.
Save it.
But that
I didn't
is,
want to talk about the plot or anything. I just was super happy about other news regarding the show.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But
yeah.
we'll
Oh,
do it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
Then
But that is the only thing that I can actually remember having
See?
seen this week. It's like that's how busy I've been. I haven't been able to watch even a single movie.
Aw.
Yeah, I know. No, it's
I've
crazy
seen more
for me.
shit than you. Then
It's insane.
I finished Burnout, so now I'm done.
That's
Like,
insane.
Yeah,
How
7
was it?
seasons. Yeah, the last season was weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they wrapped it up, and it was okay. You know, like it wasn't like, oh, what the fuck. It was okay.
An
Like,
okay send off.
Yeah.
Okay.
It got a bit like weird, like, but not Game of Thrones weird, but still weird.
Zombies?
No, damn it. No. I just meant like how people go crazy, you know. Over,
Oh, okay. Okay.
but it was fine, and it wrapped up, and I was happy to send it off on its way. But I enjoyed it up to.
So Bruce Campbell was the mastermind all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. So happy to leave that show behind now. And I did watch. We have Fredagsmys, as we call it in Swedish, which is sort of like Friday coziness. So instead of going out, you hang out with your family and play games and watch shit.
Forced to have
And-
cozy time.
Exactly. And we watched a movie that I've been waiting for that I have totally forgotten to mention from like when I saw the trailer like almost a year ago, I think. It's Mitchell's versus the Machines.
What?
Yeah, exactly. It's the
Mitchell's.
people that like I don't know what part of the Spider-Man people, our favorite Into the Spider-Verse. Some of those people are involved in this one. It is nowhere as good as that one, but it still has that tongue-in-cheek, fun, sort of like it's so lighthearted. It's just such a feel-good movie. Where this like app developer dude or like tech guru guy creates like he's basically Steve Jobs, in this world, and he's created, but he's more of like a like a young boss, and he's very arrogant, and he creates this sort of artificial intelligence that's on the phone, like a helper, like Siri basically, and then he discards it for these robots that he's built to help people, and blah blah blah. So he just tosses the phone and like out with the garbage and blah blah blah, and then that phone retaliates.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the AI goes bananas.
Fantastic.
And they capture all the humans, and that's where the story sort of like takes off. And it's really funny and fast paced, and it has this like 3D animated family with a lot of 2D sort of like GIFs and stickers and shit, and it's like over the top crazy.
Okay.
And it's basically about this girl that's about to go off to college. She's gotten into like a film college, film school, and she's super excited, and then basically the apocalypse happens. And yeah, so the dad basically, she was supposed to fly off to college, and her dad cancels her ticket so he can drive her to college, and she's like, but then I'll be a week late, because they're going to drive through the country. But he just wants to be with her and sort of like, because stuff happens before that. But it's such a fun ride. And it just by the end, it's just stupid, but in a good way though. Like it's fine. Like,
but it's worth a watch.
It's worth a watch. It's
where-
very funny. It's on Netflix, I think, or no, yeah, Netflix.
Okay.
I think it was on Netflix.
Okay.
But it was a fun ride. We all laughed like all the time. Like there were moments where it was just stupid, and it is like stupid is the word here. Like it goes from having these super, like it has these key moments where it's super like deep, and then it just the other, like the second after, it just goes bananas with weird gifs and stuff that you recognize. And even my kids fucking recognize stuff. They were like, oh my god, Nyan Cat song, and stuff that came exactly a lot of stuff that they recognized, like the sort of like the stuff from TikTok and stuff, like that they recognized a lot.
Okay.
A lot of new references that the kids today follow. So it was a lot to laugh about, like in that movie. It was really like a really good, like a good time to watch this movie. Like we all just laughed at stupid shit. Like they have a lot of good references in that movie. So it's totally worth a watch.
Nice.
Because the girl is a film nut, so she just, throws references out. Like it's really good.
Cool.
Yeah,
I
so
will,
Mitchell's versus the Machines, I think.
I'll
Or versus Machines.
try to find it. Hopefully, I don't need a VPN.
Yeah, I don't have a phone or anything,
No.
so.
Yeah. I'll see if I find it.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And then you watched some other.
Oh, yeah, a
what was it?
Chinese animated movie that I kept falling asleep because I've been doing a lot of yard stuff, and I'm exhausted. And I just, like at night, I just can't stay awake. But I watched, I think it was called Neja Reborn or something like that. I don't remember really. But it's basically about this kid, or like this, I don't know what they are really, but these entities get reborn into people.
Okay.
Like Neja was this sort of destructive force, I don't know. And he gets reborn in different people in different times, and they keep killing him, and he comes back, And then there's this young kid, or like basically adult kid, that gets this entity, like he is Neja, this thing, or he has the power to sort of like, they need to connect somehow. And then there's bad guys, and it's a Chinese produced animation, so it's like over the top. Everyone moves super fast, so it's like a more colorful Advent Children,
Oh, okay.
if you ever saw the Final Fantasy movie, like they move like that fast. But it has its moments, you know. I kind of like, first I was like, I should probably turn this off. But then they do something that I'm like, and then, you know, like, so it's I don't know. I enjoyed it though. Like I'm probably going to rewatch the last part of it because I really like wanted to see it and I was falling asleep. Yeah. And not because of the movie, but so really want to watch the end of it. So I'm probably going to watch it tonight just to see the end of it.
Nice.
Awake. But I can definitely recommend it. It has its moments, you know, because Chinese animation isn't like Western animation where they like, oh, we should give them time to see everything, you know, and then your fights turn out slow.
Yeah.
This movie has the exact opposite problems at times, but I think it's well balanced. Like it is for people that love fast-paced fighting animation. It has some pretty cool moments and probably some cool things to inspire you to draw, you know, battles and cool jumps. And
So maybe it's enough just looking up some of the fight scenes on YouTube? Like, if you don't want to watch the whole...
if you don't want to watch the whole thing, just, yeah. But I don't think the trailer did it justice, though. Like, you don't get to understand anything. Because it was a lot about that god Ninja when you watch the trailer, but then you watch the movie, and there's so little of that in the first hour, you know, like, so there's, I don't know, like I thought the trailer was, So Neja Reborn.
Cool.
And it's like Nesha Neja. I don't know how you, like if it's spelled, but something like that. Reborn. Neja Reborn.
Nice. And that's on
Netflix.
also.
Yes.
A lot of Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But Netflix is good in the way that it reminds me about shit. You know, like, because it has the, like, this is up and coming, and then you just, like, yes, remind me.
Oh, yeah.
I always go through that list and just remind me, and then it pops up, and then I watch it. Because then I don't have to think about it. I made my decision, like, months ago.
You're like, yes, I want to see this. Just tell me when it's out.
Dude, same thing with the Ghibli stuff when it came up.
Yeah.
It's just like, yes, Mononoke, we're good.
I still haven't seen all of the Ghibli ones.
I haven't seen
realized.
all of them as well. Like, some of them are just, like, just too heavy for me, right now.
Yeah, same. You need to really be in the right mood or mindset. But, yeah. Eventually, I will. I'm going to have to because I tattoo so much of them. So, like, fuck, I still haven't seen it. Yeah. All right. Anything else that you...
Yeah, I started watching Barry again.
Oh,
Shit,
yeah.
I've seen a lot of stuff now that I think of it, because it's not just one episode here and there. I've seen a lot. And I rewatched the Barry, which is about this assassin guy that...
wants to become an actor.
Yes, and it is the best fucking show ever. Like, it's so good. Like, it's just such a great concept.
I've only seen the pilot, but it's on HBO.
HBO, yeah. There's only 2 seasons out, as far as I know. I haven't looked up if there's a third one or if
I think
it
it's
got
been
canceled.
No, I think it's been picked up for a third one. I'm pretty sure I heard.
Because it's been so many years since it came.
But COVID, stopped it, I guess. But no, I'm pretty sure he talked to Jimmy Kimmel about it. Bill Hader.
Yeah, Bill Hader.
Biru. But I just love him as an actor.
Dude,
as well.
He's so good. And
that
he's
dry humor or whatever.
But he's so much better in this one. Like, he really gets to shine with how sort of weird he feels.
But he helps out writing it too, right?
I have no idea, really.
I think he, or maybe he was in the beginning or whatever. It's his IP, at least. Like,
but it's really good. Like, it's one of the, I think, like, different shows that has this, like, awesome plot about this assassin that goes to, you know, auditions. And it's that guy as well, the Fonz guy. What's his name? Yeah. He's in everything. Yeah. He was in Arrested Development, the lawyer.
Little Nicky.
He was in fucking Parks and Recs. He was the dad to the best friend of, what was his name? Treat Yourself.
The give me money, that dad, right?
Exactly. The daughter wanted money, and the son was the same.
Yeah,
like they were.
I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name either.
But I love him.
Tom. His name is Tom in the show.
Yeah, but Tom's buddy.
friend,
Exactly.
and his sister.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah.
Yeah.
But the Fonz guy, like he's been in everything,
Yeah,
like all the good shows, really.
because he's the acting teacher, right?
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
acting teacher,
Mhm.
and he's really good.
Yeah.
And he always plays different characters. Like he can play these super goofy characters to these more serious, crazy people.
I think he, in some interview, he sort of said that this is one of his proudest sort of achievements or something. Like he's so proud of this show,
That's really.
and I
good.
think he got a golden
Golden Globe. One of those.
yeah, one of those.
Globe
something.
Globe.
Yeah. But cool. Yeah, I
Mm.
actually need to watch that show because I've been
Mhm.
meaning to, and now I actually have HBO. So
Mm.
yeah, I think that's my next.
I think that one and Louder Milk are really good shows to watch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Loudermilk,
Mm-hmm.
the drunken.
I saw it. It just popped up as a recommended thing. I don't remember where, or like it was coming to Amazon or something.
Mhm.
So it was recommended again. I was like, yes, so good.
Awesome.
Yeah, they both have 2 seasons, so
Nice.
I binged both. Yeah, it's really good.
Of course. All right. Let's
Dive into today's
the final one,
the wrap up.
the wrap up. So for the last time, I guess.
Aw, I didn't even realize it watching it.
No, same. Like I didn't know,
Yeah, I didn't
but
know
it
either.
just sort
I
of
just didn't even feel it.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was like, next week.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens.
But if you haven't seen Invincible on Prime, definitely check that show out if you'd
And
like
stop
animated
listening
shows. Yeah,
at this point.
exactly. Because
'Cause we
now
are
we're
gonna
gonna dive
spoil
into it. Yeah, as we do every week. You know this.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Invincible, episode 8, the final episode of season 1.
Final showdown.
Holy shit! I think the final showdown is pretty much sums it up.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, this got dark.
For his face.
Oh my
Final
god.
showdown.
Oh,
For Invincible's face.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Yeah, it was dark.
yeah.
Super dark. And we fucking predicted
Yeah, we
the
called it.
fucking
It was kind of.
Viltrumites.
He kind of called it for us. Like in the second episode, when he goes into the other dimension with those aliens that invade
Yeah.
Earth, he's like, Earth is not yours to conquer. And he's
Mhm.
like,
Great.
yeah. So, like,
Yeah, he murders
looking
them.
back at
He
that,
murders them.
he slaughters the whole fucking planet.
It's so insane.
Yeah.
Just flies straight through them. Just like
Does not give a shit.
massacres them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And, now he just sort of ups and, pretty much tells us that, we are just
Yeah,
ants.
that's what we
and
do.
he is
Yeah.
the boot.
Oh man, the thing about the mom, she's like a
Yes.
favorite pet or whatever.
Yeah,
You're
it's like she's
wow.
more like a pet.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
So dark.
ouch.
Yeah, it's so dark.
But also, like,
But
you
I
can
totally
understand
get-
it.
Yeah, that's
because
what I
it's
was
like
gonna
we
say.
live for thousands of years. Like
Yeah.
this is just like a poof
Like
in
a-
time.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
What's because he also said like I could kill you and just get another son. Because what's
Mhm.
another 30 years or whatever the fuck he said.
Yeah.
You're like, yes, I can understand why that would make you crazy.
Yeah. Exactly. But also
Because that's what it feels like. Viltrumites just live for too long and go crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's what always. No, but that's what I've thought. If I lived forever,
Mm-hmm. You would just go
it
nuts.
feels like you would go crazy.
Yeah.
Because either you would first lose too many people
Mm-hmm.
that you really cared for, and if you can't find a way to accept that, it's gonna eat at you.
Yeah.
And then you're either gonna keep getting sad every time someone dies, or you're gonna lose the
Stop.
ability
Yeah.
to feel
Exactly.
that. And then that's gonna make you crazy to everyone else because you don't have, those
Emotions.
the emotions,
Yeah.
that are needed to sort of.
yeah.
So it is totally, you
and that is,
understand it.
again, it's sort of the Thanos thing where you can really relate with the bad guy, and he isn't always the bad guy, and you can kind of tell towards the end as well that he
No,
when he
gets-
remembers the baseball game thing, like
Mm.
it's such a great scene, and you can just see the conflict in his head,
Yeah.
and he's like, he's so close to killing his son, who is
Mhm.
more or less the only opposition left, but he just can't, and then he flies off.
Flies off, yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of know a little bit what's happened because I
Why?
watched
Why
just
you watch?
like a spoiler talk about the episode because I just wanted to hear somebody else
Yeah.
talk about it. But they've read the comics
Sons of
because the
bitches.
comics is finished. Like you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
get
yeah.
that and it's all done. So they sort of did a little bit of a spoiler there, so I kind of know.
Not cool.
But I know just enough to make me just fucking crave season 2 now. I
Yeah,
need more. But I do realize, like, I've been promoting this show like crazy, but I do also realize that it's almost like I've been promoting Tsushima, that it's something that is so tailored for me that it's like, I can't guarantee that other people's going to like this, you know? It's a weird show, but,
Is it though?
I mean,
Like, I don't think it is weird.
it's
just-
another superhero show. It's an animated show. It's extremely bloody.
But the people that I recommend it to are those people. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the thing. When I talk to people, like I usually, like we've said it before, but we live in a bubble.
Mm.
Okay, we all live in our own bubbles, and my bubble has a lot of people that watch this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but it's like when I talk to my mom and dad and I recommend the show because I'm like, well,
Right, your dad
it's
is
like
gonna
one of my
love it,
favorite
though,
shows.
yeah.
And that's what I said too. I'm like, I don't think mom will think it's interesting, but you, dad,
Yeah.
I think this might be something for you,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah, it's that dark. Did he love the boys?
Yeah, both of them did.
Yeah, okay.
Because
well, yeah, I totally
that's
get it. Real.
why I'm like, well, it's kind of like the boys.
It is very much like the boys.
But mom is not like 100% into the animated stuff. Not that she cares that much, but
No,
you
no,
know,
but I
with that, it's like it's a tougher sell for
yeah,
people.
yeah, I totally get it. If like cartoons feel not so serious.
Exactly. But that's why they get away with all the bloody shit. And this episode
But
was bloody.
fuck.
Holy shit.
Mr. Immortal guy though.
Yeah.
I was like, you just keep dying, man.
Yeah,
Just like-
exactly. Are you really immortal? Is that really the right name for you?
yeah.
Mr. Death?
Dude, yeah, he should just be called like something.
The comeback.
Dude, yeah, like just keeps dying. Like he should have just like
Yeah,
I
I
don't know,
loved
yeah.
that, like the first seconds of this episode where it's just, you see the grass and then all of a sudden starts raining blood.
yeah, blood,
and then like,
yeah,
perfect.
so dark.
Yeah.
So dark.
But then, yeah, having them fight and then having sort of, well, when he gets to sort of let loose, I mean, Omni-Man,
Yeah.
and it just
He's-
one punch,
Yeah.
and you have, you know, Invincible flying through buildings,
No,
buildings,
first
buildings.
they're like in the middle of nowhere, and he flies all the way to the city
Yeah, and just
then-
destroys the city more or
and
less.
kills everything he
You
hits.
just see blood
Yeah.
everywhere.
But
and
the
it's just
train
like-
was worse.
Yeah,
When his dad is like, he's holding him by the head, like at the top of his head, holding him up, and then lets a train
run straight
run
through him
straight through them both.
with
and
all the people.
all the
inside.
people, and they're just hitting him at full speed and dying
Yeah.
like flies.
exploding.
But basically, what he said, they're ants, you know,
Yeah.
or like it's so dark. It's so dark. Like,
Exactly. It's like, oh,
everyone-
you care for them that much? Let's see
Yeah.
how much you care now. Like,
Yeah.
sort of.
just murders, and there's like kids, like they don't hold back
At all.
at all.
No.
Like the mom that he's holding by the hand, and then there's
Exactly.
just the hand left.
Yeah.
You're like, oh
so
my
dark.
god, it's so dark.
And
like,
yeah, that scene too. He's like holding up a whole building.
Yeah.
The mom falls out. He grabs the mom,
grabs-
holding up a building with one hand and
And
like
then-
trying to calm the daughter inside
Yeah.
the building that is crumbling. Like, you're gonna be okay. It's fine. And like,
and then nothing.
oof,
No one makes it.
just
He comes out of it with her
Exactly.
hand.
Yeah.
Like it's so dark. I was just
so
like,
heavy.
Yeah.
So heavy.
and the thing is, you know, like in the show, they've only done the super bloody stuff at certain points. This episode, when you don't think it's gonna get worse, they just keep going.
Yeah.
And keep going, and you're like, because they've held it back like a fair amount.
Oh
So when it happens here, like it is so brutal, and then that they, because when you know someone kills a lot of people, the kids don't make it, you know.
Yeah.
And in this one, they really make sure that the kids don't make it,
Mm-hmm.
without throwing it too much in your face. It's there, you
Yeah.
know, and people are just, you know, people are like walking down sort of Main Street, you know, and then he just comes flying and hitting cars
And cars are smashing people.
and it's just
yeah.
also fast paced. Yeah, it's just insane.
Yeah. But that's why I love the show.
Same
like
here.
it doesn't hold back.
And it doesn't make excuses for what it's doing. It's
No.
like if a superhero would punch someone into a city of people, they
That-
would all die.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
There is no sugarcoating this. There's like, if Wolverine high fives you with his claws, you're dead.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Exactly. This is like the Superman fight from Man of Steel.
Yes.
Sort of
How
that
it should have
thing.
happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, it is very much so. And it's a lot shorter.
Yeah. Yeah. But so intense and so
Yeah,
good.
It is so well balanced.
And
yeah.
then jumping to like the finishing moment there, like when the dad is like, but you know, in 500 years, when everybody's gone, like, what do you have? And it's like punching teeth out of his
Yeah.
son.
Oh, that
and
was
he's
so
he's
brutal.
just lying there, and his face is so swollen. He's like, I'll still have you, Dad. You know, it's
Yeah,
such,
still calling him dad. Yeah.
yeah. And it's just like,
And that's where he kind of
The
breaks
breaking
as well,
point.
Yeah, for Omni-Man.
yeah, it's such an intense scene. It's so like I was crying like a baby. It was such a great scene,
Mhm.
and like it just, I don't know, it sums up the show. Just that sort of little moment sums up the show so
Yeah.
well, with how dark it is, how bloody it is, and how emotional it is.
Mhm.
All just encapsulated in that. And then having like seeing the aftermath after he leaves and
I
all
was
this.
so happy that the suit maker was alive.
Yes.
I was like, yes, he made it.
And that is Mark Hamill, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Holy
The voice
shit.
of the suit maker. Yeah.
Oh man, the suit maker! I thought he was goners because
Yeah.
they haven't showed shit from him,
Exactly.
and then he pops up in this one.
And that also means sort of
Yeah.
like he gives a shit. Like
Yeah.
he values this
Omni-
man.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's so dark. Yeah,
like Omni-Man values the suit maker.
The
like
suit
they
maker,
are
yeah.
friends.
because he knew. Like
Yeah.
ev-
Oh
like,
yeah. He definitely.
When they had the beers on the roof, you know,
Mhm.
like ooh.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Heavy.
But I'm so happy for this show. This show is really.
And it's getting the
taking
attention it deserves.
Oh
And
yes,
it really
approved.
looks like yes, and thank you for sending me that too.
Yeah,
It just
that
made
was
my
the
day.
best. I was on LinkedIn for all the fucking things. I was like, what the fuck?
That's awesome. Yeah.
So,
it's
season
been
2 and
and-
3
yes.
have been approved.
So we're getting more. We are getting more.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, fuck.
It's a golden age for animation.
This whole show I thought was perfect. I immediately started rewatching it, of course.
I'm probably gonna do
Uh,
that as well. I want to see it all in sort
In
of
one
like
go.
One go.
Yeah. It's
'Cause
I mean the episodes are pretty long. They're like 45 minutes each.
I know.
So it's not just like an easy sit through.
No, but I need to listen more
but it
than
is
I
an
need
easy
to watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll probably do it while I work so I can just get the story all in one go.
Yeah, no, that's what I did yesterday. I rewatched episode 8 again just so I had that a little bit more fresh in my head, and then started from the beginning again. Just so I saw episode 8 and 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I love it. It's such a great show.
Yeah, it's one of the better animated shows. I
It'll
would
be
say.
interesting to see if, like everything else, when something sort of goes well, how much more animated stuff we're gonna be getting after this. Like,
Mhm.
are they gonna realize that, oh well, there is an audience for sort of grown-up animated, bloody comic book things.
Oh,
or
you mean
whatever.
like dark adult shit? And
Yes.
not
not hentai, but
No,
like
no.
getting very
but graphical.
exactly
Like, yeah.
adult animated.
Like when it's needed. I mean,
Yeah.
like when it's needed, can we do this? Yeah.
Exactly.
Because I think
Like it doesn't even have to be superhero stuff, but
yeah, no,
like,
no, but
just animated
series, yeah.
shows in general. Like because still, like we've talked about the Batman animated shows so much, and I still go back and watch that to this day, and it's still like such a great show. It's such an amazing show, and you know it stood the test of time for reals. So I don't know why
Yeah, I've thought of
there
doing
wasn't
it,
a
but I
bigger-
haven't found it anywhere that I can watch the
on YouTube, like, well, buying it on YouTube. Again,
Okay.
the first 2 seasons are super cheap. So
Oh yeah, that you told me this in an episode.
and then
yeah.
the because there's 4 seasons in total, and the last 2 seasons are, I don't know why, but they are super expensive. So it's
weird.
yeah, super weird.
Yeah.
But I mean, for me, it's just like the first season is fantastic. I love it so much.
Oh man, it had like some really good and fun sort of characters in that one. Like what the Scarecrow movie that you had from the animated show as well.
Oh yeah,
Loved it.
yes,
So dark.
so dark.
But
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like just daring to go a little bit darker, and then sort of not thinking too much of like, oh, we're gonna scare so many kids, and we're gonna get like big backlash from the
Dude,
parents
I
or
love the
Exactly.
darker stuff as a kid.
yes. Like
And some
that
stuff
was the
was
only
dark
stuff you
that
wanted
just-
to see. Yeah, exactly.
It just flew over your head. You're just like, ah.
Because like, yeah, I'm done with curdling all the fucking kids.
Hmm.
Like, you gotta teach them.
By the way, did we talk about the like on the show about the live action Thundercats thing that was in the
No.
works?
And it's still,
It's
well,
so
it is
insane.
happening.
Yeah. What the
Who-
fuck? I don't remember
Was
who it
it,
was. Yeah.
There's
I don't remember who it was, but
somebody.
yeah,
it's not a big, well-known director. I think it's not a
Yeah.
first-time director, but close to. Like
Yeah.
he hasn't done much.
we looked up his movies. He had done
Exactly.
basically bullshit.
Yeah,
But yeah, but he had this one and something else, I think,
yeah,
on his table. So let's see what happens.
yeah. That'll be very
Uh,
interesting.
Very,
But it's a combination of animation and live action or
I have
something.
no
like
idea, dude.
it was.
sounded like they talked about a live action Thundercats.
Yeah,
And you can't do a live action Thundercats without some CGI, I guess.
of course. So
And it feels like it's gonna fail. Like that's what it feels
100%.
like.
No, but this is like the Mortal Kombat movie,
Yeah.
most likely.
But it feels worse because all the characters are cats.
Yeah, but
So
at
we'll
least
just
they
have-
have clothes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
But I don't know if Lionel's suit can be called clothes. Like it's
well, maybe they'll make him some thunder pants.
Thunderpants.
Thunder,
No, but-
thunder pants. Go!
Yay! But yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to defend Lionel's suit, but at least it was fair.
It's hard to defend a
Well,
Thundercats live action movie too.
Yeah,
So,
but
I still really want to see
I
it.
still want to see it too.
Yeah.
It's been like it's just nostalgia for that reason.
It's amazing.
But the weird thing is that, or the good thing about Thundercats is that not only the women were, clad in, skimpy, like outfits, the
Well-
men were too.
oh yeah,
Like
the men was like worse.
worse, yeah,
Panthro, man.
dude. Yeah,
He's got like spiky suspenders and, and
it's such
hot
a
pants.
weird. But I don't remember the bottom part. Does Lionel have like a
Yeah,
like underwear type?
yeah.
Yeah,
Sort of the He-Man.
Yeah, the
look.
He-Man undies. Yeah,
I think so.
together with the weird. I can't even describe what his top part looks like. It's
Isn't
it's
it
like the
like just a
but
blue
the abs.
shirt?
Yeah, no. It's like there's a hole where the abs are,
Oh shit!
and then he has like this like the sports bra top
Yeah,
part that
that's
connects
right.
with the I have no idea what
Yeah.
the fuck he's wearing.
Well, it's like the
But it's such a-
leftovers of your favorite transvestite's closet. I
Dude,
guess.
it is so good though. Like
Yeah.
I love everything about that show. Like the intro, and then the episodes are garbage.
Yeah.
But I love that those were the Thundercats outfits.
I wonder if they're gonna do the intro. like,
Dude, that would be
If the
best.
movie starts with that, like,
Dude,
because I mean, Star Wars wouldn't be Star Wars without the Star Wars intro, like
Yeah,
song
that's true.
and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
text crawl.
no.
So-
yeah,
If they're gonna do, well, I'm just assuming that the Thundercats movie is gonna be the biggest hit ever, and it's gonna spawn a franchise. So you
that
need,
would be so good. Like if the like, I wouldn't be against sort of like the Ninja Turtles.
Didn't he
team.
do the Kong Godzilla movie? Wasn't that the guy?
No, doesn't sound like that.
I'm
guy.
pretty sure it's the guy,
Maybe it's a guy. I don't remember.
and that's been doing fairly well. Like
Dude, yeah.
the movie in itself wasn't that good apparently, but the fights are really good. So it's like one of the better Godzilla movies I've heard from the people that have seen it.
I've heard mixed stuff about
Yeah.
it as well, both good and bad.
There's always mixed stuff.
There's, but it would be cool. Like I would even accept the quality of the Ninja Turtle movies.
Mm.
Like I would be fine
Yeah.
with Thundercats like
yeah,
that.
if they can sort of achieve that,
that
think
would be
then
okay. Yeah,
because both of them are
but
watchable.
please, I would like them not to cater them to children though.
Exactly.
Because that's what the Ninja Turtles movies,
Yeah.
the new ones, feel like as well.
Yeah.
Like you're always trying to get the kids in on it, but the people that grew up with the Ninja Turtles,
They are
old.
Old, yes. We are old.
closer to 40 than I'm at. Whatever I was when I watched
Yes,
it.
give me a grown-up Turtles movie now,
Yes.
please.
Like it can have all the humor,
yeah.
but also some stabby,
Yes.
please.
Much. Mucho.
And I'm not
Stabby,
talking
stabbies.
about the turtle, the animals' natural rapey thing.
Dude, what the
They
fuck?
are
Yeah.
super rapist.
Super rapey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
rapey turtles. Fucking insane. I did not know that
Super
about turtles.
rapey turtles.
Super rapey Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, that's
No, dude. It is so,
spin-off.
yeah. There's this like super fun shit. What is it called? Oh shit, was it ducks? Maybe. Yeah, it might have been ducks.
Yeah.
But who cares? There's these scientifically like music videos that take these theme songs like DuckTales and Turtles,
Mhm.
and they sing about how they're like scientifically sort of like correct scientific things about them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's just so weird and wrong, and it's super well animated for what it is. I mean,
So they are singing about rapey turtles. Kind
or
yeah.
the DuckTales. I don't remember. One of them is like super wrong, or both of them are super wrong
Yeah.
actually. But yeah,
Fantastic.
no, yeah. So check it out on YouTube. Look for scientifically
Accurate.
accurate. That's the one. Yeah, scientifically accurate Ninja Turtles. That's what they're singing. And we can watch it after the show.
Oh,
it's
man.
so disturbing. But yeah, that's the one. We're gonna leave you with that.
Yeah, I
and then
think-
make of that what you will.
I think that's the best end to this show ever.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for listening, as always. Don't forget to rate the podcast. It
I
always
just
helps.
heard what I said
yes,
earlier.
Yes, accurately rate the podcast.
Scientifically accurate rate podcast.
And yeah, stay tuned for next week episode
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yes, and we love you.
Yeah, we do. Truly, madly, deeply.
No. Let's go back to our savage car.
Yes, we're going. Toodaloo.